God, what happened last time in this? I don't actually remember. Welcome, Zalrock, and welcome, Dalnorn. You're right, full party kill on first run? Well, why don't we try something else? Yeah, that's probably what's gonna happen. Who knows? If there is a full party kill on the very first run, then I might actually go on to, what would I even go on to? I was playing with Spelunky. I've been doing a lot of Team Fortress 2, but there's too many servers I go on aren't really too well regulated. Zalroko the Baldo is here. I thought you were the Potato Man, sir.
Our family name, once so well regarded, is now barely whispered aloud by decent folk.
Let's see. Right, we had a lot of fun with the infestation while we were trying to get through the freaking courtyard. You must be challenged if you're to improve. Quit your bloody well whining. I could try to get some of the blue people up to a higher level. Or could I actually build, like, a team of something? Look, I know you're not supposed to be bothered with petty distractions, but I really, really need to deal with the courtyard, like, now. You're ranged? You're ranged, but can be in, like, middle row-ish. Yeah, because Grape Shot can be used in second row. Barasa, pop in, and Durari. We need like another ranged DPS of some description. Or maybe, just maybe, we could use like another melee. No, this isn't actually a brilliant idea on anyone's part. You know what? Let's have fun with this. Rambacourt, welcome. Rambiocourt, welcome. I want to see what happens if I use you. Alright, Abby. No one here is for stress relief. Oh, it costs more, not less. Yeah. Because it's minus 50%. It should be less, but... How many of my team are vampires? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So far, 9 out of my total party are vampires. But they keep dying, so it's not like it's a big issue. Lots of vampires meet vampires. They can drink their sorrows away. Is there anyone here a part of my current party that actually needs to rank up their skills? Full highwayman. I mean, joke as you will, there are some teams like that that do work. I mean, I've seen the full Crusader team in action, and that just looks hilarious. Alright, non, just like the Holy Orders, and since you're melee DPS... Yeah, we could probably use the Swordsman's Crest, because it has by far the least downside. Yeah, it has the least downsides, let's just toss the Swordsman's Crest on you. Russell... no, we were gonna put the higher quality ranged ones on you. Because I need you to go first and just try to, like, get rid of someone instantly. You, on the other hand, we don't have any of your really good melee skills, so you're still kind of mostly ranged. Hello, lol killer. Welcome. Wait, are you talking in-game? Are kind of well known for purging heresy. Wait, are you talking in-game? I've seen it work in-game, in action. And that they can be hilariously good. I'm sorry if I didn't make that any clear. Wilbur's Flag, because I like the dodge skill, chance. Well, I kind of want to toss even more damage out on this team. And we have someone who would basically mark if he's not healing, so if he's not going to do that, and we're going to be dealing with marked targets, we might as well take the Wolf's Tassel. Still really irritating that they use 2 Vs for Wolf, so it looks like the W, but one of them is bigger because it's the front. Oh, right. Yes, the real-life crusades. Yes, yes, we don't discuss those. Those are just, oh boy, those are quite awful. Alright, you're taking the Prophet's Eye, and then we'll take the healing buff, because we always need it, even though it almost always fails. Hang on. Did we lose Junia's head? No, we did not lose Junia's head. Excellent. Alright. That's our team. We're going to spend money on anybody. No, we the fuck are not going to spend money on anybody. Just here to say hi, it's a bit late where I live, and I'm extremely tired. Fair enough, and farewell then, law killers. Hopefully you get some good rest. The Viscount invites us to a loathsome dinner. Yes, I know it's going to consume one invitation. Why do you think we're here? As always, I'm going to overstock food to an insane degree because we always kind of need it. Double stacked torches always works. Don't forget the blood, because the blood is always good. I don't need anything else, because holy water is almost always negative. And we don't need keys for anything. Shovels. Right. Don't do that again. Not again. I keep screwing up. I keep forgetting to take shovels with me, and it always messes me up. Ribbit, let's go! The Viscount set the table, and of course we bring the cutlery. I've said this no less than 4 times, yet every time I say it, it just gets a little bit less true each time. I'm actually seriously considering trying Team Fortress 2, because while people do say some really stupid things on there, I think I could avoid just looking at the sprays, and then we could do my favorite game mode in Team Fortress 2. Alright, so, right, because we stopped right outside this room before doing battle. Anybody wasting? No, you're not wasting, so let's just go and try to get rid of these things. Chevalier and Supplicants. I think you both can hit this Chevalier, so I'm going to try to get rid of him with a vulnerability hex from the very get-go. Alright, you are definitely ranged.
A devastating blow.
I know I can't hit him with Nod. I'm going to try to use Nod to just tank most of his strikes. And why didn't I melee? Because I know his melee can hit. Blast. It's gonna stun them both. No, it's not. I think you have the stun resist going, which doesn't necessarily mean anything. Oh god, I forgot how, like, long of a cooldown it is for him to do any action whatsoever. Well, he can keep himself marked to not get murdered horrifically. Alright, maybe this one will take him down? Of course not. I'm gonna try the Grape Shot Blast. Because the Grape Shot Blast should kill him and hit everybody
Confidence
else.
surges as the enemy crumbles.
Good, one Chevalier is dead. Let's see if we can get a stun off on the Supplicant. Of course not. The Crimson Curse is able to work as a buff. As of right now, though, I'm unable to use it as a buff because they're not craving. If they were craving, the answer would be a guaranteed yes. It can be easily used as a buff. Should I just Grape Shot Blast repeatedly? No, I should actually just try and shoot these things down, because we do need to get rid of a Supplicant at least.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
The Crimson Curse, when working as a buff, provides a buff to damage, speed, bleed resist, and otherwise. If you send anyone on this mission, they're basically guaranteed to get Crimson Cursed. It's like, it's physically impossible to avoid it.
Sedated.
Alright. We can
Impressive.
kill the one in the front easily. With any combination of
Their
things.
formation is broken. Maintain the
I
offensive.
should have tracking shot it to begin with. Okay, I can't hit you with the shank, but I could definitely start shooting you. Well. The subterranean skewer definitely does hurt. We're probably going to have to toss the healing on him. So you're going to demand the blood, which is going to boost your speed. The max health drop isn't horrible enough for me to care. But I think we're just going to stick with making sure our party is fully healed. Otherwise, I would pull him forward to try to kill him. The ranged person doesn't have tracking shot. The melee person does. Yeah. I didn't do this smart thing. Not when I started this. You can't make them crave it, is the problem. Like, now I can buff him with the craving. Since he has the craving effect. Wait, what? This only hits the first... I thought I hit the first 3. Okay, fine. Shank. Or shoot. But you have to wait to make them do anything. Oh no, our tank is the one who's stunned. I'm so terrified by this turn of events. 2 more hits of any kind should kill him.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Alright, so now we're gonna go and unlock this room, if only so I can get rid of the Key of Reflection. I don't think the boss fight's here. Hey, that bugs look like George Washington. I mean, don't you know that was how the styling originally was? Alright. So here's his stats now in the craving state. He has a speed boost, which is always fantastic. But he now gets Bloodlust instead. 25% damage, plus 4 speed, reduced bleed resist, increased blight resist, and increased stun resist. We're gonna chow down on food for all our main DPS classes. And let's go fight these guys. The Sycophant's gonna need to die. Awash in Crimson, he is reborn. I am gonna Vulnerability Hex the Sycophant because the Sycophant is by far the scariest of the bunch. I would melee you, but I don't have the ability to prevent that from happening.
Give them no quarter.
Alright. Clock Bulwark. And we're gonna just hope that all the attacks are gonna be tossed on you, God. They can thirst as much as they want. Rib Cracker, not my favorite. Not my favorite attack. Yes, they get buffed from taking care of the craving. Of course, this buff has a few other negatives associated with it, such as having them act wildly. I want to Vulnerability Hex the one in the front. Because he only has a 40% protection. But he's got enough health, so yeah, we'll Vulnerability Hex. The best DPS, or the best healing is DPS after all. We'll let the Shankening commence. That's a ton of... Oh, he's the one dropping the negatives. Alright. That's the Esquire dealt with, now I just need to get rid of the Chevalier. I don't like this guy acting. Well, I said I don't like him acting, but unfortunately it seems like I'm gonna have to let him act a little while longer. So that does that much. How much does the pistol deal? Wow, even with all the buffs to ranged, your pistol still doesn't do a whole lot. I think it's just because it needs to be marked.
The ground quakes.
1 health. You know what? Grave shot. That was worth it. The bugs evolve by drinking your blood once if they have the trait. If they have the attack known as the Thirst, where they get engorged upon your internal fluids and gain a
The
massive
blood
buff as a
pumps.
result.
The limbs obey.
Yeah, we'll just keep checking right now. However, some, like this guy in particular, does not have access to the thirst ability. Because he doesn't have access to the thirst, he can't evolve and or heal himself in any way, meaning they'll eventually kill him. Eventually. That was a big hit, I'm not gonna lie.
A singular strike.
So, depending on who we encounter next, we're probably
As
gonna spend our
victories
first turn
mount,
healing him.
so too will resistance.
Alright, so we have a curio that lies ahead of us. Blood font. God, what does the blood font do? Alright, because you can burn this to get stress reduction. No, you don't. Whoopsies! What lies beyond the shackled portal? Key of reflection. Just in case it acts first, we're gonna feed these guys. We don't know what's beyond the door. We just know that it exists. Huh. It was just a room. There is a curio that way, but there's no reason to head in that direction. Now, because there's no reason to head in that direction, we kind of just wasted a lot of time by going there, and a lot of resources. However, we don't have the key clogging up our inventory anymore. And each key is unique. I think the red one is always the boss key, based upon what I last observed. We can spare you some blood. Ooh. Bag of marbles actually seems like a good trinket for the antiquarian. Now, can I see what's down here? We will be encountering a fight. Well, let's encounter it. Okay, it's not that bad. The large flesh eater is arguably one of the worst, one of the easiest ones to deal with. Marked and dodge, debuff down. And an infallible servitude. Well, you're marked, so we might as well continue to hit you as much as we can. You can't kill it unless you crit, so we might as well tracking shot. Just so I don't forget. And then we'll proc our own protection on Nod again to try to draw fire away from everybody else. Well. That hurt. That's doubly so.
Weakened.
Yes, I could see that he's weakened, sir. One would think they would notice being weakened that heavily.
A powerful blow.
Flesh Eater is no longer protected. Riposte is active, but you'll take so little damage from it, we might as well start trying to take him down. He says as we just magically miss every time.
Precision and power.
Well, at least the stun goes off. And the Tentacle Devour occurs, but misses horrifically.
Soothed. Sedated.
I don't mean to do that clicking, because I would have rather healed him, but I don't know if it's an action that I could have taken. Let's just start dealing with the Flesh Eater. The Esquire is almost dead. A grape shot. No. I should melee to guarantee. Yeah, the Flesh Eater overall is one of the easiest fights you could possibly have here. Barasa, I know you really, really don't like Ramcourt, but seriously, you could do so much better.
Well struck.
I guess we'll continue our melee shenanigans. If I can get a stun off, that I would really appreciate. Of course not. Well, it's at least just a devour. Okay, good. There we go. I wanted to try to get one more heal off on you, and I would say that was definitely worth it.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
It's so big it never hits you. Isn't big supposed to mean scary? Big generally means scary because it usually has high health totals and protection. The large corpse eater really doesn't have anything going for it. It's not really that big or scary, really, compared to a lot of stuff that could be encountered, which is why I don't consider it a big threat. Big in this game usually does in fact mean scary. And now you're craving. I know you must have the blood. Oh, okay, you were just cracking it open. Yes, let's not linger. Room battle with Curio. I have an idea of what this is supposed to mean. So once again, I will spend food on this because usually room battle with Curio means crocodilian. So we'll bloodlust you, because a bloodlusted you will be fantastic. Crocodilian? It is not the crocodilian. I am wrong. Oh, quit shanking your team. We might as well melee. It's not enough to kill, but we might as well melee. I would vulnerability hex, but I think in this case we're going to spend our turns just making sure people don't die. Well, I would protect, but reducing the DPS is better than just putting up protection right now.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
Yeah, that's one of the things that happens. Happens quite often, if I do say so myself. Wow, you were just targeting Rambicourt.
As life
and putting him on death's door.
Terrible vistas of emptiness
Bastards.
reveal themselves.
It's why I'm not a big fan of the Chevaliers, just because their ability to hit multiple allies repeatedly, without fail. I am the Blood God. Yes, you are. There you go. Okay, now you protect yourself and try to get them to target you and you exclusively. I mean, that failed, but you try to get them to target you exclusive. Wow, really? Really? We're doing this again, aren't we? This guy's hit for so much. I could Grape Shot Blast multiple times to try to get rid of the corpses. 10 out of 10, I should actually probably just double Grape Shot Blast, remove corpses. Sure, shank the one in the back. I should have tracking shot at it at this point. It wouldn't change much, because we're probably not going to kill him next turn anyway. So we might as well buff him up.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Oh no. Well, now you target him. Oh, is this going to be the end of Nod? Is Nod going to go first? Of all possible outcomes, will Nod go first?
A death denied. For now.
There we go. One of them's finally dead. And now we could work on making sure everyone doesn't die. I know you can't staunch the flow. You can try to stun, though. You said full team kill, but so far that's not exactly happening yet. Oh no, you moved forward one space. It doesn't actually change what direction you're facing, like, who you can attack. An amazing thing, this guy's still
Masterfully
stunned.
executed.
Because he is literally one hit away from death, I'm gonna see if I can try to sneak out one more bout of healing. Gonna try to sneak out one bout of healing on you. Works. Just need to connect. Just once. There we go. Yep.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
And for a short time, you would have been right. This treasury box must hold some kind of loot. I highly doubt there's actually anything that goes on in this, but I might as well just test it, just in case. Sweet. Health stone. Useless. Let's get out of here. What's the next area? That's why I love the occultist, because it has the ever so loving ability to just put you from low health to near max health in one turn. Of course, you have to rely on it not rolling 0 constantly, because it definitely loves doing this, but I can always try. Okay, I'm just trying things for the sake of trying them. I don't know what a shovel would do to this, but we might as well see. Remains nothing worthy of my time. What about all that stuff I just put into this? Is this another curio? It is. Oh, you're a dipsomaniac. Loot and broken glass. Excellent. Just a lot of gold. Okay, fine. But also able to bleed everyone to death early. Yes, they are, just because of the 0 and bleed, but thankfully that's a rare-ish occurrence. Thankfully. Hello, even more eggs. Eggs, eggs, the wonderful fruit. Wait, eggs are fruit? What? What did I say? Alright, well, you guys can get bigger and beefier. Let's at least try to get rid of one manservant. Oh no. You're marked. I don't like that you're marked. I really actually should have gotten rid of the courtesan early, but you know what? It just kind of happens at this point. Manservant. I think that heals. No, it's a buff to attack and speed. Kill him. Thank you. Alright, now they're gonna go first because of the courtesan's midnight minuet. And Barasa, our healer, is now going to be hit constantly. And you shoot the dead body because thank you. Okay, Barasa, you can stop getting hit now.
From becoming unwound.
You had like 19 speed. I don't know how they got ahead of you.
It will wait.
Big think. So when I have one of my people marked, they always attack everybody else but the marked target. But when one of them mark one of my dudes, they all attack the marked target. Without fail. The biggest of things. There we go. I'll deal with the courtesan in a moment. I just need to get these people off of death's door. Or this is physically far away as I can reach. I was gonna say, can you not shank this one? The thirst happens. You get healed a little bit, but it's not that bad. Well, I mean, you have a dodge of 49, so I don't know what I'm expecting. Salt indeed. I can agree with you wholeheartedly. There is a lot of salt involved right now. But hey, we're making progress. Oh, thank goodness you're dead. Now we have to deal with the Chevalier. Oh god, we have to deal with the Chevalier. Just get the tracking shot going so we can get some damage rolling. There we go. He targets the person that should be targeted. Would mark him at this point, because he's well within range of several characters. Will vulnerability hex him. He resists the debuff, but that's fine.
A decisive pummeling.
You know what? I'm actually not mad about the grape shot blast. Let's just clear out the remainder of the bodies. Remainder of the bodies. If we can stun him, that'd be fantastic. Good. So we'll spend a turn healing next turn. Oh, whoops. Forgot to switch him off of melee. Well, he resists the bleed, so that's all that really matters. Russell just crits because it's just Russell's job to do so.
This expedition at least promises success.
Over the Blight Charm will take the crests. I could drop the blood on someone to give a buff. The Protection Stone isn't actually worth a lot of money, and the blood is technically more useful because I could shuffle around the stones and see what I get. You know, so maybe I could find the more Infinity Stones. Wipe out half this population of insects. There'd still be too many. Oh, another one of you. I mean, we might as well toss some blood your way.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
I like the bag of marbles. I don't think the Rotgut sensor is really worthwhile. Yeah, we could just leave the rest of this and let's just keep moving. I would love to eat, but at the same time, I don't want to risk too much. Is everyone in their proper positions? Good, let's go. Maybe we won't have a room battle immediately. We don't. What else is awaiting us? I get the feeling that going north will lead me to the Viscount, so I just want to just try it. Ooh. Crack, sizzle, pop. Let's see what we get. You have bleed resist for the quest. Really? Oh, flagellant. Right. Right. How could I forget that? We've got a lot of gold stuff right now, so we're not gonna really do anything. We'll just let it crack, sizzle, and pop just to deal with it. Okay, so this isn't leading me to the Viscount, but I get the feeling there's gonna be a fight behind here, so I will toss down 2 food apiece to the party as a whole and see what we get. Well, I was wrong. I mean, more healing can never really hurt. Vermin sizzle and pop as they burn.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Maybe I was wrong. The need abates. Now you're craving. You haven't had a craving in your body for, like, ever. Well, proc Bloodlust, because I like him going first. Surprised? Really? Back up. Oh, point blank shot. Excellent! It did come in handy. Everyone's back to basically where they should be. It's just the melee and ranged are kind of reversed. That's about it. Right. So everyone here is marked. I would shank the courtesan, but I can't touch the courtesan. I would shoot the sycophant, but it's not guaranteed to kill anything. So you know what? Get the manservant. Manservant has been gotten. Oh, I love you. Well, they're gonna go first next turn. It's unfortunate that they're gonna go first next turn, but I mean, it's just kind of guaranteed at this point. I know you don't want to die here, but you have the curse, so you're infinitely more disposed. You have the curse, and you also have the flame. No, you don't have the flame, so you're actually kind of important to keep alive. That's a shame. God, I love the healing. Damsel in distress. Are you guarding? No, you're not guarding. You're having her, like, you guard her. Now, the sycophant's gonna live for a little while. But not for long. Could I stun you? Oh, you have a craving. Drink. Drink heartily and drink deeply. No, you actually have a really low stun chance. So let's just try to get rid of the courtesan before it does anything else. Well, surprising absolutely no one. The sycophant's bad because it was one of those that would constantly use the thirst, and it raises stress really quickly, which this party has no way to deal with aside from critting constantly. As such, that's why stress is kind of horrible. Now, the sycophant's down, so we don't really care as much. You're the melee one, right? Yes. Well, I tried to get rid of the blood person. It didn't work, but I tried. I should not have taken the attacks off the courtesan.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
There we go, courtesan's down. Could I stun you without killing you? There was a decent chance, but it didn't happen. Ooh, more food.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Welcome, Zenus. Welcome back to the show that never ends. No, seriously, it really hasn't ended. What are we, like, on episode 140, technically? I don't know if I actually uploaded from the previous stream. I actually kind of need to check that. Crack, sizzle, and pop. Let's see what these things will drop.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
We'll drop you. We'll put the crests in because we still need a lot of them for the Altar of Light. You're gonna go crazy. I'm just gonna hope that your brand of crazy is the good kind of crazy. Our exploration of this place never is at an end. Crack, sizzle, and pop, I guess.
Hacks laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Jade is worthless. Well, citrines are worthless. Jade can be worth it, but that's the first jade I've seen this whole game. It would have to be like a multitude of jade to be really, really worthwhile. I haven't moved those two around, have I? There we go. Ooh, actually decent scouting. Oh god, we have a secret door. I mean, I could always come back for it, but I think this is actually saving someone. There's room battles with Curio, there's Curios in our way. And you people are gonna start poking into the drinks. I mean, I physically can't complain about the blood. I really can't. The secret door can either have fabulous treasures. I think it actually has a person. I don't think getting another onyx is going to happen, so I will replace the onyx with gold, just because it's worth more. What a peculiar flavor. Ah, you're a stress eater. No! I don't think there is a good way to resolve that, Curio. Secret door, secret door, secret door, secret door, secret door, secret door, secret door. Depending on what's in the secret door, we might just leave. Like, depending on what's in here, there's a very good chance we'll just pick up our stuff and just go. Really? Still not worth it, mind you. Barely not worth it. Can we free this tortured soul? Please, good heroes, release me from these chafing shackles. I owe you a debt of gratitude for your kindness. Well, we have a new bounty hunter. Excellent. That's a rarity. Alright, let's see what's up with you. It is not crocodile. Oh no, not this setup. Hero damage -1. I don't think I've ever seen that before. You get marked. I want you dead. Alright, can we get a shank going?
Eradicated.
We can get a shank going. Excellent. You can protect yourself, because these guys are going to start bombarding us nonstop. Alright, that's right. That's where you both got first, because you got bloodlusted instantly. Well, we can try to deal with the manservant afterwards. Awash in crimson, I am reborn. At least you're not doing. Yeah, at least you're doing a good job of not spilling crimson of our own people. Really? Dodge on enemies is so horrible. But then again, that stuff happens occasionally, so I guess we physically can't complain. At least you're hitting a tank. At least you bash your heads against the tank. You know what? I think killing one of you will be better than trying to protect the rest of us. Why did I not have you shoot? Because I don't think your pistol deals enough damage anyway. You, on the other hand, you can try. You all failed. So here comes the double hits, which are probably going to put him on death's door again. Well, it's not death's door immediately. It's like a guaranteed death's door in 2 turns. God, Barasa, why would you do this? Once again, I don't know why I didn't shoot him. Oh, okay, well, that's your stress. Can you stun this one before you take another hit? Thank you. At least we can get to work. Okay, you go to passive. Get him off of just dying immediately to bleed. Thank you. I know there'll be no blood left for the leeches. But there's also another dead Chevalier.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
I think this is still worth more. The bag of marbles... No, because I don't actually ever use the bag of marbles, so it's not actually worth that much. Is there some scouting that's done? I'd appreciate the scouting if I could actually see what's being revealed. So there is a way forward. Forgotten strongbox holds a key needed for the adventure. Well, you know what I say to that? I say to that, let's just get out of here. Yes, we're gonna retreat. We're like half dead, mostly insane. We don't know where the Viscount is hiding. And we have someone else with the Crimson Curse. Zarok, the Crimson Curse, like the Crimson Core.
We fall so that we may learn to pick ourselves up
is
once
RNG
again.
dependent. You can explore it for hundreds of rooms and you still won't find the boss. So we have to retreat eventually. We can always come back, it's just... It's like it's painful. It's really painful. Enlightened is fine, Ruin's Adventure over Manslayer is bad. Lurker is okay, we'll have to get rid of the runs before sending you back out. You somehow got out of this without getting the Crimson Curse, and I'm surprised. I wasn't thinking I was going to retreat unless that was a key. So unfortunately, yes, you're right, I should have switched it around, but that's my mistake. Quick Draw is something I want to keep on him at all costs.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Their thirst is slated. Dacre, a valiant bounty hunter, was rescued and returned safe to the hamlet. So, Dacre, our good new bounty hunter. Who are you and where are you? And how good are you? Oh, right, you're in the stagecoach. Dacre. Yeah, I mean... He's a champion bounty hunter. With all the skills I like. with max level equipment. Oh, hell yes, I'm hiring him.
The thrill of the hunt. The promise of payment.
Well, I don't have anyone else that I can currently really make into a decent party. I want to deal with the Viscount, but the Viscount's hard. I mean, yeah, it's free level 5. Didn't realize the courtyard was that good for getting us troops. These are the same things as before. Kind of. We have a lot of champion level missions. A lot of champion level missions. Ancestral Signet Ring. Accuracy protection, but an increase in stress. But it's not bad. It's not particularly good. Can I build a party? Or is like most of our people kind of unusable right now? Barasa is still useful. Barasa is still useful. Dakre is, like, extremely good melee DPS. Even though his stuff says ranged, it's still basically melee DPS. Because you always mark on the first turn and then just have him go to town on it. And Mark for Death also drops protection, which is amazing. So it seems like I'd probably do Nod in front, Dakre in second. Durari, since you're no longer thirsting, you can go as ranged, and then Barasa can go back out as a healer. Pit and Pendulum. Fair enough. Is everybody here good on their stuff for a long mission? I like scouting chance. Tracking. Ooh, wait. Yes. Yes. We'll equip you with tracking first. And encourage and tracking just because the other skill, Pep Talk, is the most useless skill in the world. Ursel, since you're not going on the mission, let's get rid of the runs. Rambicourt. No one's still left in the cloister, so let's just toss you on the de-stressing. No one else really needs to be de-stressed right now, and we can continue to sit back in idleness to let them go. Right, I forgot to do an introduction for YouTube.